Here it is, the new AI dash cam from Verizon Connect. It's smarter, sleeker, and it's got 2 cameras, one for your drivers and one for the road. So you and your team can stay connected like never before. Now you can see what your driver sees and see your drivers. The camera's enhanced AI can help your team stay alert to danger outside the vehicle, like
lane departure.
And it lets you see things like harsh cornering, speeding, rolling stops, and tailgating. And whether it's a cargo van or a truck, the camera also detects danger inside the vehicle at the same time, including drowsiness, cell phone use, and other distracted driving, all in real time.
Pedestrian ahead.
And you can always stay connected from the office or on the go to provide your team with crucial feedback and reward good driving. The AI dash cam from Verizon Connect. Eyes on the road and behind the wheel.
Hey, good afternoon. We are live for another TA Tuesday. Had to play that video to start off with. I don't normally do, and apologies. It's just for the simple fact is that I find that absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love what our technology does. And I love the fact that there's an awful lot of conversation going on out there about AI and chat GPT and et cetera, and being taken as bad use, but just to see what our products are doing, and we're leveraging the latest and greatest technologies coupled with AI, and we're out there saving lives and making a real big difference and having a positive impact on the environment. I love it. It's fantastic. So not to waste any more time, I'm going to bring in Leon Cunningham, who is an absolute legend of a guy here at Verizon Connect. And I'm lucky to work alongside him for a number of projects, which we're currently working on for Daniel Jordan, aka DJ. So I'm going to bring Leon into the stream. Leon, you're live.
Keith, that was a very nice introduction. Probably overdone it, but look, I appreciate it.
Well, you're trying to say you're not a legend, and it's not awesome for me to work alongside you.
Oh, it is, I suppose. Well, you probably could have said more now that you mentioned it, but look, keep it short and sweet.
Absolutely. Listen, Leon, thanks a million. You've joined us. I know you've got things going on at home and stuff like that as well, and you're working from home today. So really appreciate you taking the time out to have a catch up with me. Excuse me, I'm dying of hay fever today, so apologies. But like you're saying there, Leon, the work we're doing out in the marketplace and we're hiring people and stuff like that, it goes into building our products. Our purpose is that, right? It's just fantastic. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I suppose for us as recruiters in the tech space, I suppose working in a place that offers great technologies and great projects, it makes our life that little bit easier, and it's definitely an attractive part to the market. So yeah, couldn't agree more.
I think it's fantastic. We've got a lot of stuff to bring to market. You know, our benefits, our compensation, all this lovely type of stuff, our culture, and to which we'll be discussing at Diversify later on in the month as well. There's lots going on. We're at Dublin Tech Summit at the end of the month, and then a week later we're hosting Diversify 2023, hosted by Shakira and a number of key speakers from across the business. So there's lots going on. But I love bringing all that stuff and all our energy to market. You know, we're building the best products out there. We're leveraging AI coupled with the latest and greatest tech stack, and not just a product, but it's actually saving lives. It's lessening our customers' footprint on the environment and stuff like that as well. So it's phenomenal, and it gives me a real big buzz. A little bit about yourself, Leon. I could waffle on all day. Give me a little bit of it.
Yeah.
A bit about Leon. Who is Leon?
No, I don't know if the call's long enough, but no, we'll start with, look, I joined Verizon Connect now. It's over a year, probably a year and 3 months now. Tech recruitment background, doing it for over 8 years now. And I suppose joining here, main focus would have been probably around development, so the developer roles, and a definite cloud focus around the DevOps area, or systems side of the house as well. So that's, I suppose, short and sweet from me.
So would I be right in saying, I think I know the answer to this, but would I be right in saying you found your home?
I mean, I'm very happy. I have to say it's been a brilliant move. Not only, I suppose, the work we're doing, but yeah, there's definitely a good mix in the team. We all work well together. Lots of different personalities, but it all works really well. And I think we've done a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So speaking of which, as you'll see, what way should I go? We're hiring, right? let me just move it away here for a second and say hello to Padraig there. So that leads us nicely into the part of the conversation where we're hiring. I believe you've multiple requisitions in your area, which is for the notorious, the legendary Daniel Jordan. What are you looking for? What are you hiring for? What's going on?
Yeah, so I suppose within DJ's group, the Reveal Experience group, he looks after most of what the SaaS offering covers. So like the live map, the reporting, the alerts, all that. They do a lot of it, and I suppose working with DJ specifically, we've had a number of successful hires over the last 4 to 6 weeks. They have a big, I suppose, the roadmap in place now, ambitious targets. So there's going to be a lot of hiring, especially within his space at the minute. We have multiple roles, full stack development roles, back end development, database engineer, and an SDAT role as well. So,
okay. So broadly speaking, and I'm giving you a bit of a dig out on these projects, and I'm loving it, right? And I was only speaking to someone there the other day. I love representing our hiring managers out in the market there, because what we're telling the market is true. Our leaders are passionate. They lead with empathy. They're enablers, right? They take blockages out of people's way so they can be the best version of themselves. And DJ falls firmly into that category. From a technology point of view, then what are we looking for?
So in regards to, I suppose, back end, we use .NET Core. So anyone that has a good background in .NET, C#, if you're experienced, we want to speak to you. I mean, don't have to worry too much on the .NET Core front, but if you're working with C# for a number of years, get your CV over. Our cloud platform is AWS. We'd be the biggest partner with AWS in Ireland, just to throw that in there in case anyone is interested in cloud technologies. But yeah, it's definitely that's not the be all and end all of everything. If you've worked with Azure, Google Cloud, any cloud experience at all, get in the mix. You don't need to be the 100% fit here at all. But if you've got experience and an interest, that's definitely what we want to see. Full stack, Angular is what we use on the front end. So same in regards to the rest of the stack. Our DB engineer role, we want people who come from a Microsoft background, so SQL Server experience, and then someone who's got Postgres experience as well. So both quite important in this particular project. So if you've got it, please get in the mix. And then lastly, the SDAT role, C# experience. If you've got C#, development and test, and are on the market, please. Another one, or senior automation engineer with some C#. Please get this.
I say this thing and I'm leaving DJ's comment here there for a second, because I want to tip back into this for a second. But I mean, when I said this to Brian, I said this to Lib, I said, irrelevant to job specifications, right? So full stack, we're looking for core.net, ideally AWS experience, C#, SQL Server, Postgres for the DB role. Irrelevant of the job specifications, right? If we have developers or there's database engineers out there looking at this going, oh man, I'd love an opportunity there to work with these guys, but I don't have the full bells and whistles what you're looking for. Should they still come and talk to us?
100%. Yeah, look, there's lots of people who've came from different backgrounds, whether it be development or different cloud. And I suppose it's all about it's not all about the tech side, but culturally as well. That's an important part to what the team is looking to build. They want the right attitude, the people who are truly interested in the tech space. So by no means be afraid to apply. Get the CV in, and we'll speak to you regardless, and see if we can get you in.
Brilliant. I'm purposely leaving that comment there for a bit because we the TA team, and it's great to see that Daniel actually values the relationship to which we have there. We forged a really, really strong relationship there, and more so he's waving the Leon flag constantly, but that's credit to you. Your hard work, your blood, sweat, and tears, and stuff like that as well. But it's also in terms of your ability then to get down on the ground and understand his pain points and what's going on and being able to resolve them. So top work in that space, and we appreciate comments like that, Daniel. To be honest with you, get as much recognition as we possibly can. So look, in terms of the culture and stuff like that as well. I mean, look, we're talking about it every day of the week. But I mean, what's your take on the culture in which we've built here at Connect?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a sense of sort of freedom to manage your own work without someone sitting on your back or micromanaging. I've found a bit of a flexibility around that, but also in the way we work. Look, I'm working from home today. There's the hybrid model works, I think, very well. People are starting to go into the office a little bit more as well, which we're seeing a bit of a buzz when you're in there. So that sort of mixture for me specifically, at least, or from my side, I like having that work from home, but also can go into the office when I feel like it. And for us, we always, I suppose, try and keep that part in the office as well, and use it as an excuse to get a bit of lunch.
I mean, look, I've only entered the father world of lately as well, so I appreciate what you're going through. I mean, you've 3 very young children running around at home, and I'm surprised we haven't had a guest visitor here for this, right? But that's the beauty of our hybrid model, right? It allows people the freedom to do other bits and pieces outside that they wouldn't get to do, but also then the opportunity to step back into a working environment where we can communicate and collaborate face to face. We had visitors over from Germany and the UK there this morning, and they're gone back into town there. But we spent so much time talking to them on this very small screen, and here we were this morning sitting in our meeting room, chatting, having a coffee, and they brought loads of chocolates, by the way. I'll make sure I'll leave some for Friday, right? But it's just, I'll do my best. I'm not thinking anything. But, yeah, so look, I think our culture is, look, we're a fast-paced moving environment. The latest and greatest of technologies. We've built an incredible, diverse, inclusive environment here, and we will continue to do so by hiring people from all across the world, to which we'll discuss a little bit more at the later on after Dublin Tech Summit for Diversify 2023. Leon, if you were to sort of summarize this little conversation we've been having in terms of, there's developers watching this, there's database engineers watching this. Why should they come work for us?
Great question. I mean, I think we've covered. I know, I'm only joking, but yeah, basically, look, if you're only coming into the end of this conversation, I mean, the few things that you've missed is look, the culture, the technology, the people you work with. As you can see, even from some of the messages or comments coming through, senior managers like Daniel are as involved with the recruitment process as well, and they're very involved in people's careers. So I think all in all, if you're looking for a place that there's a long-term future with good tech, the latest tech, and as I suppose just to go back to what you said, good benefits, good pay. I mean, Look, send the CVs through if I haven't already said enough.
So your closing statement is send me your CV and I'll have a conversation with you. But to summarize it, like, me personally, if I was on the outside looking at this, I'd be thinking, right, I want to work with the latest and greatest technology. I want to work with like-minded people. I want to work in a culture where I can be myself, be the best version of me, and do something meaningful, something that has a purpose. And it all ties back into the videos which I played at the start of this RI dash cam. The purpose of that is to save lives. And we're doing that day in, day out, and it's fantastic to see the way we sort of mixed, we morphed into the engineering teams and stuff like that as well. We're one team doing a job. So look, Leon, I know you've probably got a baby knocking at that door, needing feeding and stuff like that as well. But
no, the doors are well locked. We're fine though.
No, so that's brilliant. So look, sharing your email address there, right? What's the preferred method of contact? Do you like people reaching out to you on LinkedIn or dropping you an email? What's your preference?
Look, I mean, it depends. I suppose whatever suits. I suppose the people that are watching this, or anyone. Again, if you haven't watched it, look, referrals. Anyone in the network that knows people in that line of work, pass the word around or share the video. But yeah, anything, LinkedIn or email. To me, it doesn't matter. Okay. As long as there's a CV attached, we'll give you a call.
Cool. So look, anybody wants to meet Leon in person or myself or the rest of the team, there it is. Boot 4 at DTS. We'll see you. And we're going to be running a number of demos over the course of the couple of days as well on the dashcam camera, which is just mind-boggling. So come see it and have a conversation with Leon, and we'll take it from there. So Leon, like I said, really do appreciate your time. I'll let you get back to it. I know you've a lot of calls scheduled for today as well, but your closing message is come talk to us, irrelevant.
Yeah, no, 100%. Appreciate it, Keith. Good speaking with you. And good.
I shall catch up with you during the day, and I shall see you on Friday.
Yeah,
see you later.
100%. See you after.
See you after. Thanks, Emil. There you have it. He's a fantastic guy. He's like I said, he's out to market, full stack, back-end developers, SDev, and database, Postgres SQL, by the way. Hit me up about that role, but we'll share the links and the details of the roles shortly afterwards. So look, see us next week at the Dublin Tech Summit. Can't wait to see you all. Come visit us at Boot 4, where you'll see our products being demoed. From me to you, take care, and I will leave you with our credo. See you later. Take care.
This is our Verizon credo. It's inspired our culture for almost 20 years. Think of it as a note to self, our declaration of values, a guide for our day-to-day.
Everything we do, we build on a strong network,
systems, and process foundation.
We know our products
and can explain them to customers.
We make it easy for customers to do business with us.
By listening,
anticipating,
and responding.
Integrity is at the core
of who we are.
We know teamwork enables us to serve our customers better and faster.
We run to a crisis, not away.
We deliver superior customer experiences through our products and our actions.
This is our credo.
It keeps us grounded,
aligned,
doing the right things.
It's about who we are,
how we work,
and most of all, who we work for.
We focus outward.
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 We focus outward.
On the customer.